Alright folks, Alan Rubel coming back at you for Ozark Mountain Outdoor Adventures. Special treat here for you today. We've been shopping around, doing some research, and we picked out the perfect budget crossbow, and that is the Killer Instinct Lethal 405, and we're coming right at you, so check it out. Alright folks, like I said, we've been doing some shopping around. We're able to pick up a budget crossbow. We still got some time in the season. Doe season's right around the corner. We got alternative season. Both of those time frames here in Southwest Missouri, this is going to fall in perfectly. So anyway, I mean, it's just a really nice budget crossbow. Super stoked about it. We're going to get a little bit closer look and do an unboxing and assembly video. Hopefully we'll have a little bit of time on the range for you before we head off down into the deer woods and do some late season hunts with it. So let's check it out. Alright folks, again, this is the Killer Instinct Lethal 405. I'm just going to go over a little bit here the features on the box. Before I really get too far into that, just wanted to talk a little bit about the philosophy of use here, what we're planning on doing. So again, you know, I'm getting a little bit older, a little bit harder to get around. I do have some mobility issues, so I'm not putting down the compound bow by any means, but definitely starting to look down a little bit further down the road on potentially what might be ahead for a crossbow. And you know, we do a lot of rifle hunting, and I am more of an archer, so the crossbow is just going to kind of fall right into play on that. So anyway, let's get a little bit closer view here of the what's included into the Pro package. Basically the Killer Instinct, I mean, they've got a few different models to choose from. The main one in this 405 series is the Boss, and the Lethal, and the Fierce. The main one is the Boss, has more of an adjustable stock. This was we got it for Black Friday sale, $220. I believe this is on Amazon right now for $265. So for $220, it was a steal of a deal. Now this model's been out for a few years, so I believe 3 years ago it was priced at $199. With inflation the last couple of years, it doesn't surprise me that it's up to $265, $75, depending on where you're shopping for. So anyway, we're gonna go over these specs a little bit and get right into the unboxing. Alright, so what's included, listed into the Pro package is the 4x32 scope with high definition visibility, multiple reticle design, extended distance shooting. It comes with 3 premium crossbolt bolts from Hypr. It's got the dead silent kick that has limb and string suppressors, and then the 3-bolt quiver and rope cocker. Let's flip this around here on the side. I think they got another couple pictures here. Oh, okay, it just says precision accuracy, lightweight frame, and quiet performance. So let's go ahead and get right to it. You have to bear with me. I haven't really even got into this. I just kind of got the tape off so we can get into it easily. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, open up this box here. Alright, this is how the package comes. We're just going to kind of pull these items out, set them to the side. This is your owner's manual, warranty registration. Go ahead and free these limbs. Get them out. Set them to the side. Here's our quiver, and looks like cocking rope. Okay, let's see what else we got in here. Here's our 3x32 scope. Okay, we got some more goodies in here. Here's our frame. I'm going to cut it loose from the packaging. Sweet. Nice. All composite, very lightweight. Looking forward to getting it all out of here. Got our 3 bolts. And here's our cocking ropes. Those were slide stops, I believe. So we'll put the box to the side and spread this out a little bit. Alright. So basically there's what we have. I'm going to go ahead and get into the instructions a little bit. I will say these pictures on the internet definitely looked like that was rubber grip. It's all plastic. But it does have that 3-pound trigger, should be. Looking forward to getting into it. Alright, so here we go. Here's the limbs. Really nice, good looking set of limbs. Again, it's got the string silencers on it. It's got the string stop as well, so really nice looking set. It is 18.75 inches decocked and 14.75 cocked. Really hard to determine online, but I am glad that even the 18 is very compact. So super stoked about that, but I just wanted to come at you real quick. These limbs look really nice. And again, with the Pro package, got the silencers on it, so should be a pretty fast and quiet shooting crossbow, but we're going to get a little bit further into it. Very nice frame. It's all composite. Very lightweight. The package itself is only 6.2 or 6.8. Very lightweight. One thing I did notice that on the pictures, this grip looked like these fingers inserts were rubber. It's all plastic, all composite frame. I was a little concerned about the non-adjustable stock, but you know, I'm used to tucking that close into my body. I did kind of look through the 4x32. Looks like it has pretty short eye relief anyway, so the end of that scope's gonna likely have to come real close to my eyeball anyway, so the longer stock is not going to make too much of a difference, as I think this is a very compact package, and that's really what I want. I want to be able to move this around real easily. Like I said, it's super light. I'm super impressed with it, but I'm going to go ahead and get into the assembly real quick. Stay tuned with us. So basically what we're going to be doing is, this is where that slide stop is going to go. It's going to go down in between these two. The end of the limbs are going to mount right up here to these where the bolts go. So basically the slide stop itself, it just lays flat right down here. Is going to continue here. You're going to have one string on top, and then we're going to tighten down these bolts. They did include an Allen wrench. That's probably what I'll use to get them started, because I'll know what the size is, but then I'll crank it down with my own set. So alright, here we go. Hopefully we can get this done the first try. So I'm going to guide the slide into the correct position. There we go. Alright. I've not bolted it in yet, but basically you got one cable on top, you got two underneath with your cable slide in that groove. So pretty easy peasy. Now I'm going to tighten it on down. All right, so those bolts were getting pretty tight as we got down here to the bottom. They're definitely in there good. They're not going anywhere for sure. And then there's one more bolt that bolts on the underneath. So 3 total bolts holding it together. Get it in there real quick. All right, so the crossbow is basically put together. It feels pretty good. Definitely feels like it's lethal for sure. So anyway, next main thing that we need to do is start working on getting this scope mounted. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start working on getting this scope mounted. So I was kind of looking at it, seeing if maybe I could see what brand it is. Definitely made in China, but I don't even know what brand this is as far as scope is concerned. Comes with some mounts. I did sneak a peek at this earlier. It is, doesn't say. Go. It is a nice little compact scope, and I think it's going to serve my purposes well, but we're going to go ahead and get right into it. Alright, well, if you've never mounted a rifle scope before, they can be a little bit tedious. Main thing here is you're going to remove these Allen bolts here. It'd be nice if you could slip it over without removing both of them, but basically going to put one mount on each side. Put one mount on each side. Get them started. The other one in. Started as well. We'll tighten all these down once we get it where we actually want it. Here's what it looks like before. Remove those both. These are your run-of-the-mill $10 mounts you can get off Amazon. I mean, I'm not doing you a super favor with supplying you some high-dollar mounts. So don't even think. Just budget mounts. Oop. This one started. Oop. Done that a few times. We want to get this side and this side both on the same side together. It makes tightening down your scope a lot easier. Jeez. Some Loctite would be recommended as well. We can go ahead and start snugging these down and kind of mocking it up against what it's going to look like on the crossbow. Alright, basically you want to put those mounts in the center of your barrel because you can over tight and crush part of your scope. But we're not tightening these all the way down because we are going to get them mounted to the crossbow, and then we will want to make sure that our reticles are lined up and down perfectly. Alright folks, well, it's looking pretty good. We got the scope mounted onto the crossbow. I did have a little bit of difficulties with these cheap mounts. They just did not want to go on there the first time. And then it was just a matter of getting the eye relief, you know, to where it matches up with the stock length and to the eye. Overall, I think that's a really good matching setup. Again, super cheap budget crossbow that I'm going to have a ton of fun with, man. I'm telling you what, I can't wait to get out there and put this thing to the test. All I have left to do is really mount the quiver. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. But again, just a little bit of something we did here at the spur of the moment to kind of finish out our season. We got doe season, we got alternative season coming up. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button to the YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.